Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to SGA Live. Today, Tuesday, April 14th at 11 o'clock. We are very happy and excited to be with you once again through our Gutman Community College Blackboard Collaborate Ultra feature. Today, you're going to be getting crafty with Sonia Reyna, SGA Senator, and we'll be bringing her along shortly into the discussion. But before we start that, just wanted to share some information with you, as we always do at the beginning of these uh, live
SGA.
shows, so that folks can stay connected, stay aware, and be in the know about the different things that are happening. So obviously, SGA Live comes to you Tuesdays and Thursdays during the common hour. That's Tuesday at 11 o'clock in the morning, Thursdays at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the various members of the SGA are going to be bringing to you different content to pass the time, quarantine difficulties that we are currently in. Every Wednesday, we have the State of the Grizz at 3 p.m. That's also another opportunity for you to learn about the different things that Gutman Community College is doing during the coronavirus pandemic to ensure that our community is tended to, connected with, and responded to in terms of your needs. So there's an opportunity for us to track you and the different things that you want to share with us. We've also moved a lot of our programming virtually for the community. And so, as an example of the different kinds of things that you can see on your screen right now, for example, we have the Disability Through Arts campaign, um, and that's stuff that you can access on the Gutman Community College website, or you can reach out to. Oh, you don't see it. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, okay, that's good. No, thank you, Cesarina. I need the feedback. So, as always, put your feedback in the chat so I can know if the stuff that we're doing is right or wrong.
You would have
Um,
to click the little icon that's on the bottom if it doesn't show.
Thank you, Sonia. Um, the other thing that we want to show you is peer mentoring is soliciting new peer mentors for 2020-2021. The link is there for you to apply, gutman.cuny.edu/peer mentoring. And this is a great job to have. It's one that allows you to build some wonderful connections and really fatten out your resume with your time on campus and put to use your knowledge, skills, and abilities in service to other students. Peer mentoring is one of the foundational uh, cornerstones of Gutman Community College, and we're very proud of that program. And so we want you to be a part of that if possible. On May 7th, so that's next month, we're going to have a sex education, sexual health class offered by Wellness and Counseling. And so it's an interactive online chat that we want you to be a part of. And again, tinyurl.com/Gutman Sex Ed. Other fun things that we have, spring break. We're in the middle of it until this Friday, but the den is open and their chat will be there from 11 to 5 p.m. And so we want you to please take advantage of those things. And so now, without much further ado, it is my pleasure to bring to you Sonia Reyna, who's going to take you on an artistic journey. Sonia, take it away.
Well, first and foremost, good afternoon, everyone, or almost afternoon. And I would like to present to you arty and crafty idea for the quarantine. Thank you. So I'm gonna get started on presenting. Give me one moment. Okay. Is everyone able to see this? Let me see. Okay. Now, give me one moment. So, first and foremost, my name is Sonia Reyna, and this is about me. Can everyone see? I hopefully can. Um, so, what I love to do is, and what I love, my interests are hobbies, are photography, makeup. I love reading. I recently got back to that aspect. What I like most is fiction and realistic fiction. Drawing, painting, anything in that artistic realm, also dancing, that counts. Scrapbooking, DIYs, and bike riding. I watch these art stuff on YouTube all day, so it's very interesting. I love it. And the music that I really into now, I think starting before Gutman, I recently got into anti-pop or like soft pop if it counts, EDM house in the specific genre, and reggaeton. And this is like a collage that I made. Right on your left side is Joji. That was my first artist that I've listened to in that spectrum of anti-pop and soft pop. Scrapbooking, I love to travel as well. That's the type of art that I like on the bottom right corner. Um, Photography and, books. Books are great. It gives you a chance to live in another world. So today's crafty idea is positivity jar. You may ask like what type of materials I need. So the materials that you need are a jar, a Tupperware, maybe a can, anything that could be sealable or has a lid. Markers and paint, brushes if you want to paint, scissors, and paper. So these are just 5 materials that you need. Sometimes you can need 4 if you don't need the brushes. Now let's get set. So the purpose of the positivity jar is to reflect on all these times. Give me a moment. Let me see. Someone commented.
That was just me saying that.
Oh, okay.
I'm very
Yes.
relaxed right now with this music and your voice.
So the purpose of the positivity jar is, to reflect on the positive aspects during this quarantine, during this break that we have. It could be overwhelming, everyone's in one household, in one apartment, and, times can be rough. So our goal for this is to every day keep adding one positive thing that has happened and open it when needed. So we're gonna start doing that right now. So this is where we go. Our first step is to first actual step is to have a jar or a container or anything. I did mine with acrylic paint. I don't know if you could see. I feel like a YouTuber. And and this is the lid to it. I'm telling you, it could be anything that could have a seal to it. So first, I'll give you like 2 minutes to go find one. I don't know, it's up to you, Nestor, how much time you would want to give.
Not at all. I think with the vibe that you have going on, and people are now like probably running on the house. We'll give it a couple minutes and then you just start right back up. In the meantime, let's talk a little bit about like what inspired you to do this.
So what inspired me to do this, I have 3 siblings in my house, and I have my parents and also my grandpa. So of course the household is very, very heavy, and sometimes I just feel like I need to zone into myself, into my own space. Things can be very hard when you have students. Well, in my house, we're all students and we all need the computer and we all have deadlines, and sometimes it can be very hard. So I just felt like I needed to center myself. Also, the inspiration of this is mental health. Um, I want to go study for the public health department, specifically physician assistant. So I feel like mental health should be the first thing on that list.
Mm.
Yeah, it would be interesting. You could collaboratively do this, or you could do this by yourself. You can just create it and write your own positive things on the jar, or you could make one as a family. And at the end of the day, you could just have little slips for everyone to collaborate on the jar.
I mean, it just sounds like a really cool idea that functions on two levels. Individually, you're by yourself, you have a moment to be uh, in your zone, kind of zenned
Right.
out and creating art. And then on the other hand, you said you got siblings, younger, same age, older. It's an opportunity to do a family bonding activity with them. So,
Right.
as we're probably ready for the next step in the process. So why don't you go ahead and get that started?
Okay, so the next step would be color the container, preferably like a dark color so you won't be able to see the inside or like peek through. I painted mine, like I said, with acrylic paint. You can do yours with paint as well, or you could put glue on it and put tissue paper all around it. Literally anything that you have can be useful to cover the exterior of the jar. Cardboard, literally anything, so you won't be able to see through. Now, while we have the jar here, we can also create a slit on the lid, so we insert the papers inside. That's what I'm going to do. Make sure you are careful and don't cut yourself, in the sense that it can be hard to make a hole, I guess. So I'm going to do that right now, while you can do it as well. So I did the slit on the lid for the container. This is my container that I did with acrylic paint. It's gray, so I don't have to see through it. And this is the lid. It's kind of like a piggy bank kind of slit. And just place it on top for now. You can also color it if you like. Whatever you want as a base, because we're gonna do something in a bit. Do you want to give? I'll give everyone like a few minutes to start having their paint ready or to color the base in.
They could also write in the chat to let us know how they're doing or ask questions about the process and all that kind of stuff.
All right, let me know what color you're doing as a base. What is your favorite color? And yeah. How are you feeling this Tuesday afternoon? You can finally hear the birds chirping. It's really nice. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling good, Jackie. Actually, on my own, LJ. I have seen YouTube videos about it as well, so I thought that it would be great, to spread to the gutman community. To reiterate, like, I did think about this myself because, it's nice to center back in onto something that holds all your positive thoughts. It could be in a container. It's kind of interesting, the aspect of it. Right, LJ. Yeah, that's very great because we gotta see that carbon footprint needs to decrease.
Well, that and your electricity bills undoubtedly have gone up. I think whether you live by yourself or you got a house full of people, something
right.
is plugged in, something is always on. TV screens are going to have shorter lives now because they're being used at an incredible rate. Computers, the keys on your keyboard are going to start to disappear from all of the typing that's happening. So I want to just say thank you to you, Sonia, for creating a space for us to get crafty, which moves us away from the computers in the sense of having to interact with the machine and actually have something tangible to do that is artistic, that allows us to kind of get some thoughts out. I was hoping, I put in the chat, that people would share messages of positivity in the chat, because that would be fun also. Like you want to say something nice to Sonia, or say something nice to, just say something nice, right?
It's all about spreading joy.
Things, yeah, in this very difficult, hard time. What part of the craft are we up to now?
So we just finished the top of the lid.
Okay.
Right now, what we can do is grab a sheet, loose leaf. It could be paper, cardstock, construction paper, anything that you're able to write on. So I have mine as blue, and we could start cutting it into strips. So cut it into strips, hot dog way. I hope everyone knows what I'm talking about. Not hamburger, not sandwich way, because no, we don't do it. Yes, like this. Hot dog way. So we have the paper like this.
That would be lengthwise, I think.
Yes, lengthwise.
Sandwich is something that you eat, Jacqueline.
Well, I remember my kindergarten teacher telling me this, so I kind of adapted to that. I was hoping everyone knew. Yeah, vertical strips, to be more specific. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these strips kind of thin pieces, so you're able, or however thick you want, because you can you're able to write bigger or smaller. Doesn't matter how you write. Just make sure you know the amount of space you want for each strip. So my strips are gonna be this small, and basically the purpose of these strips is to write your positivity, your positive stuff during this time, you know. Yeah, it is fun, Kathleen. Well, I think it's fun because, you know, I like artsy and creative stuff. So I'll let you folks, my grizzlies, I'll let you cut your paper. You know, it depends the size you want, of course. Yes, I do. I do, LJ. It's we all. That's what we have to do. It's for everyone to share. You know, sharing is caring. And we have a little like drawer where all our pencils, markers. We have all those great things. Yeah, of course. You see, sometimes that could come into play. It could backfire on you because, let's say you want something that your siblings have. So you gotta share that in that aspect. You gotta trade.
Those look like arts and crafts type of scissors.
So. Yeah, actually, there are like I call them crinkly scissors. So there, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
So this is how they cut.
Very cool.
I'm gonna be a YouTuber right now. So that's how they cut, and they're really nice. I mean, you can use plain as well. With the plain ones, you can do like cloud-shaped ones, flower-shaped ones, whatever pleases your mind. So I'm just gonna leave it at 3 strips right now. You know, I have them this long. So what we're gonna do with these strips is whenever you end your day, could be at 7, could be at 11, at 1 if you want, but make sure you keep your time consistent and make sure you sleep. At the end of the day, you write one positive thing that happened that day. So my day hasn't ended yet, but I think I would definitely write this SGA live. It's my first event, and it's really interesting. Thank you, Chris. I don't know yet. I mean, it depends. I gotta have a camera or something. Anyway, so yeah, you would write these slips in here, and you would fold them the way you would want. I suggest folding it maybe so. This is once. This is twice. Either twice or 4 times. You want to have as much as you want in that, like a little thing, and you could just put it in. Make sure, obviously, of course, measure your paper. Mine fits perfectly. You see? But now, here's where this takes a turn. Hopefully, you folks are ready. So, we're not done yet. We are going.
Wait, there's more?
Yes, that's the moment right now. So, let me go back to my slides. I gotta show you folks what's going on. So, it's a scavenger hunt. What we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate the exterior of the jar so we don't have it as plain as we think it is. So the rules are that I will pick out 5 letters from a letter generator, and you're gonna decorate the exterior of the jar with whatever you find starting that letter, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys if you folks understand what I'm trying to say. So I'll give you folks a moment to process that. And I will pull up the letter generator. What if you pick the letter X? I don't know. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we don't, and if we do, we'll try it again, because I don't think there's a lot of things that start with X or Z. Yes, 5 random letters, 5 items that begin with those letters. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna decorate the exterior, just to give it a little kick. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, let me get a letter generator. Does Ebonics spelling count? Ebonics? What does that mean? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. It's a creative space. So if you find something, sure. Let me just get my letter generator. So let's see what we get. I'm trying to find a link. So our first letter is R. you could see. Where is it? That's our first letter. So get ready. Go find something that starts with the letter R. Some examples of things that start with R can be. What do you guys think? You could write down in the comments. Rocks, of course. Rice. Yes, you could put rice, a piece of rice. We're not gonna. If you find rabbits that are small and not alive, sure. Ramen, that's great. Yeah. We're gonna put ramen on this. So, rocks. I'm thinking of something that I have right now on me. Anything that makes you guys easier to find. Anything that's accessible. I mean, we have ribbon, a rose, of course. Anything that you have accessible. Thank you for these comments. They're helping everyone. Yeah, just to spread that writer's block, if that makes sense, because I couldn't think of anything right now that started with an R. So I'll let you folks glue that, tape it, whatever you want on your jar. Make it look pretty. You could go to, if you have a printer at home, or you could draw something, you could sketch it out. It's whatever you like. It's a free world here. Reclining chair. You can draw that. You can draw that. Okay, so I'm going to click the next letter. C. Or the letter C. Where is that? There you go. So anything that starts with C. A chain, like a small chain. Let's see what else. Cookies. If you can draw one, sure. A camera. If you have a sticker. Oh, also stickers count. If you have any. A crayon. Anything that won't, how would you say, rot, if that makes sense, or go bad on your jar. Now you could put clay, anything, literally anything that starts with the C that would not rot, or that it's small enough to put on the exterior of your jar, that you're able to glue it or tape it. Right. Anything else that starts with C's? Cardboard. You can make something with cardboard. You could draw you could cut out a heart cardboard. Cadillac, yes. Cranberries, yeah. Cadillac. If you have a toy car, a Cadillac, sure. Let's start with the next letter. So we have 2 letters down. We're gonna have one more. P. So the letter P, you could put pasta. You can put pens on the exterior. You can make like a little pocket with like paper or cardboard, and you could slide a pen near it, so it could be helpful to grab a pen and start writing. Pennies, you can put pennies as well. A pen, yeah. Peanuts, if you're not allergic. And if you have as well. What else can we put? Pins, we could put a pin on it, like a paper clip, anything that starts with a P. Paste. Depends what type of paste, because if it's toothpaste, I do not suggest it. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna pick another letter now. So this is our 3rd letter down. We need 2 more. Our second to last letter is L. We could put a lace, like a shoelace. We can put a lily. We can put a leaf. There's leaves outside. I don't suggest going outside. It all depends on you. Anything that you have inside at home would be great. Loose leaf. You can put a piece of loose leaf on the exterior and label your jar. A lemon. If it's a sticker, sure, you can put a lemon sticker. You could draw it. Like, that's the beauty of creativity. You could draw, you could paint it as well. You could color it in. A lollipop. You could put a wrapper of a lollipop, if that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. I'm like looking around the room. Oh. Lucky chair. My license. Yes, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. A loose charm. Okay. Yeah. Anything that could be part of your room or anything around your house. And I believe this is the last letter, right? Let's see. We have R, right? 1. We had ribbon. What's 1? C is chair, which is 2. P is 3. L is 4. Okay. And we need one more letter. Let's see what we got. Oh! The letter O. So, things that start with O. An orange. Yes. Oreos. Definitely. Just remember, folks, things that you can put on your door to decorate it. You could draw on it, you could paint it, you could print it out, sketch it, an owl, yeah, stickers, anything that can be placed on the jar. Yeah. You guys are very creative. I couldn't think of anything. I think my brain is just like focusing on the presentation now, but you know, it's really good to have a moment to present with everyone. Ornaments. Yeah. Anything that's helpful to you, that makes you feel I think happy when you see it. So like Oreos would be good. An orange, I love oranges. They're great. And that concludes our little scavenger hunt. Hopefully you folks liked the scavenger hunt. I still have a few more things to speak about. Do one more letter. Okay, of course. Let's try one more letter.
Now that is truly right there. We are excited.
Say again?
I said that's collaborative right there. The community said do one more letter, and you gave them one more letter. That is virtual collaboration at its best.
Yeah. So we have the letter W. Wings, water. Yeah. If you find wings, preferably chicken wings. Yes, if you could draw it, a wish. Yeah. Anything that can go on your jar that does not rot or get crumbly. But hopefully this was okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could write down a wish and put it on the outside. That's great. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Hopefully it was. Hopefully you folks enjoyed it. I appreciate all of you that were here. Washi tape! Oh my gosh, how did I forget? I love washi tape. It's literally my favorite thing. I love washi tapes. Yeah, they're great. They're so pretty. But now this concludes our little scavenger hunt. Thank you everyone for being here. I also have a few information about what's going on around Gutman to get back on the Gutman assistance. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this little happiness jar, positivity jar, whatever you want to call it. Just don't forget to look at the positive side of things. It could be anything, that you stood hydrated, that you did an extra push-up, that you finished a book, you finished a chapter, anything that makes you feel positive during this pandemic, during these hard times. Also, at the end of the pandemic, or when you feel like you need motivation, you have permission to open your jar and look at all the positive things that you have written down. And if you haven't written down any, try to find something that makes you feel happy. So going back to the slides. Student support. So don't be afraid to ask for help. While we are remotely learning, things can be challenging, and we don't have things at our fingertips anymore. We don't have tutoring. We can't go to, the ATM and talk to our friends. But technology has come so far that we're able to speak to them on the phone. We could, video call, email, if that makes sense. Anything that you are able to speak up for what you need to ask help. So we have academic support. Shout out to the peer mentors. They've been really helpful. Mental health support. Courtney and team have been really active on emails. Make sure to read your emails. There's free yoga that's given out every Tuesday. Also during I'm not sure what days, but we have like a live session to speak on mental health. And also there is financial help. The Carol and Milton Petrie, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Emergency Grant Fund. And this can assist students financially if the student is if the student's academic success is jeopardized. So meaning that this emergency fund can help you with textbooks, paying bills, anything that interferes with you succeeding as a student that you are, as a great student that you are. No internet access, that's definitely a need right now because that's what we're basing off on. Our school supplies, anything that interferes with our success. And there is a new financial support. It's called the COVID Emergency Fund. It's still in progress to finalize some details, but this is to support our students who have faced a specific financial challenge due to the coronavirus. So hopefully this helps you. We have to look at what the hardships are. So it affects family members. This fund can support students for transportation expenses. Hopefully we're not transporting. But if you do, if there is a need, make sure you reach out, you ask for help. You can contact Nestor. You can contact anyone from the SGA.
So thank you, Sonia, for bringing this information up and always what we want to do first is remind students to go to the Gutman website,
Right.
which has the latest and most up-to-date information. And it's the first page that you click on, you'll see the COVID-19 response page specific to Gutman and the information that we have. And then through that page, you're going to find a number of links. So to wellness and counseling, to the peer mentoring, to accessibility services, to the emergency fund. So all of that stuff is there. But our SGA, our Student Government Association, has also agreed to be ambassadors for the messages that we're sending out. And so our Gutman Instagram page, our Gutman Facebook page, our SGA Instagram page are wonderful places for you to reach out to your peers directly so that they can connect you to some of these services.
Of course.
I know Sonia was a part of a group yesterday that met to discuss the different ways of bringing information to the community. So what's going to feel like some commercial announcements, some PSAs, some opportunities to hear things brought to you directly from other students, to kind of do away with this feeling that it's like college administrators are doing everything. It's actually the students that are trying to support each other through what is undoubtedly a difficult time for many, many people. And so I'm excited. But what this reveals is that people have to be comfortable sharing and cannot be afraid to give us that information, because if we don't know, we can't help. And so, with folks like Sonia sending the message out there, and folks like everyone on this chat now taking this information and going back and looking at the website. And if you can't look at a website, if you don't have access to a computer, at all times, you can always call Gutman. And our public safety officers that are in the building are more than happy to then direct people wherever they need to go services. So thank you for reminding me about that, Sonia.
Yeah, of course.
We're at 10 minutes to go, so let's take a look at some of these final products.
So thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. And if you weren't on this live, you can also go to the YouTube that's been posted. Nestor, hopefully you have the YouTube channel. That's the Gutman YouTube channel. So everything's going to be posted from all of these lives. So hopefully you're still at the live. I just want to say thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Am I back on? I'm not sharing application anymore. Okay. So you could comment down below. Wow, I'm such a YouTuber. You could comment anything, any questions that you have about the financial support, academic support. Make sure you also visit the channel, the YouTube channel for Gutman. Just type in Gutman College on YouTube, and I think the videos will pop up. And yeah.
Yeah, that's great, Sonia. Thank you. So virtual clapping for Sonia. You did a great job. Thank you so much. Even Brooklyn agrees. We are very excited that this is the first of a series. So that you understand that Sonia brought to you Getting Crafty, and she may come back with another version of Getting Crafty, or she may give us something completely different. But other members of the SGA are going to be bringing to us different presentations. I can tell you that this Thursday at 3 o'clock, Reyna is going to talk to us about video gaming. And so the consoles, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC gaming, and we're going to do our very best to try to create a virtual gaming community and bring folks together to play online games as another way to escape the boredom of the quarantine. So please be on the lookout for that poster to come up. But on behalf of the Gutman community, thank you, Sonia, Reyna, for taking us on an artistic journey. My hope is that everybody was able to create a jar of positivity, and maybe when we get back to campus, we'll have folks bring their jars of positivity to the SGA office and share what they created. during the quarantine. Sonia, any last messages for the community as we get ready to sign out?
Well, I'd just like to say thank you, and I appreciate everyone that's here and either online or spiritually. Every presence is counted, and I would just like to, hopefully this works out for all of you, and something to look forward at every night. Um, and I would hopefully like to see you folks posted on your Instagram to see that you made a positivity jar, and hopefully you had fun on this scavenger hunt. And hopefully there's a second episode for this season of Getting Crafty with me. So yeah.
Actually, you make a really good point, Sonia. I would love for folks to tag the SGA Instagram account with the picture of their positivity jar. That would be awesome, and then we could, give props and comments and all that kind of stuff.
We could post it on our story. Just make sure you follow gummin.sga on Instagram. We post there as often as we can. Any information that's given out, our DMs are open for any questions, and hopefully we see you there.
On behalf of Gutman Community College, the Grizzly family, we thank you for taking this afternoon to be with us on SGA Live. We're back again Thursday at 3 p.m. with another exciting episode. Tomorrow, Dean Pryor will be doing another State of the Grizz on the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So we hope to see you there. Bring your friends. Tell your friends about us. We're gonna be here, quarantine crazy or not. We're gonna be here for the next couple of weeks, potentially months. So we're getting used to this thing. Sonia, have a great rest of the afternoon. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you soon. Definitely tomorrow, hopefully Thursday. All right.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to everyone. Bye.